factory and is going to tell you something about the job and he's speaking very well. So it's up to you. Okay. Okay guys, I welcome you to our company, and especially in this area, which is from my point of view most accurate as visible in our factory. That means we are now in tool shop. This area, which is closed and through which you come in here, is conditioning area where it is necessary to use some special conditions for the tooling machines. Here, CNC. Here we have some standard machines, and most interesting maybe is this one, which is a special machine for sharpening of the small tools. Because here in tool shop we use the smallest diameter of the tool. We have 0.1 millimeter. Okay, that's of course this diameter we are not able to sharpening, but from 0.5 we are already on this machine to make yes. So first area which we will check is over the corner with the storage area of the tools. Yeah, that's here we can see storaging of the tools. Interesting thing that is Spitfire leather, but this is not original part. Okay. Unfortunately, that is replic. And here you can see the storaging the tools. What is important to say, it is not complete tools, yeah, because we not storage complete tool. That means only main parts. That some, as I say, half of the tool is the common of the all tools. Yes. This way we reduce the quantity of the parts which is necessary to buy and storage and so on. And here you can see. Of course, here you can see. Here we storage some electro-erosion tools, because in area which will be continued, that means in tool shop we use two kinds of the machining. That is standard, as I say, chip machining and electro-erosion machining. Each of these type of the machining has some speciality that is need to achieve the expectable or expect necessary quality of the surface. Because some things are not able to produce standard chip tooling. Yes, that's why it's necessary to use the electro-erosion. That's here you can see the frames. Here you can see the part of the tools. And of course some raw material which we use.
So you make this by yourself?
Yeah, of course. In this company, our company specialty is that all we are able to make in-house. That means from idea till final product, which you can buy.
And packaging and everything?
Yeah, of course we have some suppliers, for example, some printer, that means boxes are produced not in-house, we have some supplier, but all which is inside, that means the plastic parts, the instructions, mask, additional necessary accessories, all we are able to produce here. Of course, these electro-erosion tools are already used. That you can see on the surface is a little bit dark. That's in two-shop view is ready for you to see fresh tool before using, and of course the machines in action SSA. Maybe you know our last kit, which is Focke-Wulf 190. That this is tool for A4 version.
What this is copper?
This is copper, yeah. Generally, for the electro-erosion, it's possible to use only two kinds of material. First is copper, and second one graphite. Graphite is possible to use too, but for our using is much better copper. Why? Because graphite is very sensitive. Second thing, the graphite is to, as I say, machining graphite get very small waste, which is just problem to use the same machine for the different machining as graphite material, because simply say the waste is so big problem that you have to have special machine for this preparation. That is not good for some small company as we. Some big companies has able to make some special machine. But
how much? How long can you use these machines?
This tool, yeah. Yes. This tool it depends on part, but mainly maximum 2 times. 2-3 times some simple things. Yes, because it is tool. That means during the electro-erosion it is little bit damaged. You can see on the surface as it's dark. Yeah. That's we have to very carefully check the condition of the tool if we thinking about next using. Yeah.
Do you do an eye check, or do you use like a magnifying device to see the quality of the
magnifying? We measure it, so we have to be sure that it is in the same condition as the new.
So once they become broken, do you destroy them or do you recycle them?
We have to. Here are the tools which is, as I say, possible to use again if necessary. Yeah.
So I'm just making sure I follow. You use those to create those. And they're the sort of you kind of use those to go over the top of those kind of thing to make the recesses and.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually you will see on the machining area. That's we prepare the surface for the electro-erosion. That means we have to minimize the thickness which is necessary because on using electro-erosion is possible to cut 0.5 millimeters. Yeah, that's all material which is over. We cut using the standard machining. Yeah, that is some preparation process.
And when this is finished, you recycle the copper?
Yes, of course.
In house?
No. We sell it and buy the new material.
So you make it positive.
What kind of metal?
For the tool we use duraluminum.
Okay.
For the sometimes copper. I will describe after. And some steel, yeah. But steel we use mainly for parts which are common for the old tools, that's frames and so on, yeah. But parts of tools which produce the plastic parts are duraluminum. Okay, let's continue. Now, do you have some next questions? Okay, we can continue to machining area.
It's very interesting because I'm guessing the hard copper goes on the softer aluminium. But the copper, of course, is very heavy. I don't know how easily machine. Sometimes they have to some of the molds because the old ones have the one off.
Very rarely. Very rarely. Only the one that where the machining area where we have CNC. That's two kinds of the machines. Standard CNC, that's cheaper tooling, and CNC electro-erosion machine. Please don't touch any parts special around the CNC electro-erosion because here is high voltage. It is quite safe, yes, of course, but we can protect any risk. Yeah, that's not good. Can I start? Really? So, now we are inside the most special area in our company. It is conditioning area where we have some most accurate machines. We working in the accuracy 0.001. That's why have to be conditioning area because the material depends of temperature change the diameters. To use this accuracy, we have eliminate this changing of the dimensions. Yes, of course, each machine in his software has some special part which measure the temperature and eliminate these differences. But the system is possible eliminating change of the temperature maximum 4 degrees. And means 4 degrees during the machining. That's if you start is set temperature, for example, 20 degrees, and when you finish, have to be 24. It is okay. During this time, all changes the machine is possible to eliminate. If it's bigger, machine automatically stop because it's not possible to keep the accuracy which we expect. Yes, that's why it's very important to have the conditioning. And of course, during this show today, when the doors are open, we have a little bit problem, but depends of the weather outside is quite good. So here we have some absolutely new machine which we installed during this year, this autumn, and it is 3-axis CNC machine. Now you can see that inside all the canopy of the Mirage 3, it is part which will be used for tool reparation because this model we produce already, but sometimes on the tool is some damaging and we need to repair. That is, now we use the part which will be some replacing part on the tool. Yeah?
Who makes the program for the CNC machine? Who makes in-house the program?
Yeah, of course. You will see in the end.
Program.
Yeah, the program. So I talked about some smallest tool which we use without Google's ID. I see nothing. That's on the top. You can see the tool. Yeah, last 2 millimeters or last millimeter is the tool.
That is going from this.
Yeah.
And this big filter by
Yeah, of course. So that you can see that we use some small diameter, that is micro tools. Yeah, that depends on it. We have to achieve the optimal conditions for the using. And what is main condition is RPM of the spindle. That's why we use absolutely the best spindles which is possible to buy in the world. There are only one company in the world produced these kinds of spindles, which has, kolik to máme, 63? 42 maximum. Which achieve 42,000 RPM by minute. That means same is the dentist or something like this. Yeah. That's the spindle is quite half of the price of the whole machine. That's this kind of machine and this kind of cylinders we have. This is here. This is 3-axis machine, and second one, which we will show you, is 5-axis. Yeah. So, and on this machine we produce the tools for the electrical erosion and which is possible to produce this way. That's why I tell you that for erosion we not use the material graphite, because we need to use the machine for not only for erosion machine but for this. So let's go to next machine. So here you can see the 5-axis CNC machine, and on the table now you can see production of the ground electrode. For the tool for electro erosion for wing of the MiG-21. Next year you can achieve this model. Here you can see how it looks like. That's this part. Now we produce. Okay, that is not part of the tool. This is tool for electro erosion machine. This material is copper.
And the machine is from where? From
Yeah, from Deutschland. This is external. So be carefully here. The next machine is electro erosion machine, which is working. Here we have used the high voltage electricity. That's be carefully, but it is completely safe, but not put the hand inside. Yes,
What is the chemical?
that is dielectricum. Dielectricum, I don't know. Z čeho je to složený, to dielectricum? Cože? That is some kind of petrol. Because it is high voltage and it has fires. clean the tooling area and protect some problems because of high voltage. So this machine has some automatically fire system.
This one is used. This one is because it's burnt, it's a darker.
Microwave that is some kind of the tooling. What you can see to do here, just now we produce some next wing for the Focke-Wulf 190. As I said to you,
The finished one first.
that is the same kind of the tool is used now here. And as I said, here you can see the tools after and before using. You can see very simple differences. Each tool has the two sides. That means we say that is moving side and fixed side, because the tool is closed. We eject there some molding material, means plastic, and the result is some plastic frame, as you know. That means that is inside outside surface. That's why you here can see some details of the surface, here nothing. That's why, because it is on the opposite side of the tool.
And the surface finish is what you have from the machine, the CNC machine, or you process it further when it's...
It depends on the part. Sometimes we are able to finish on the CNC machine, but some special surfaces we need to finish using the electro-erosion.
Okay, generally speaking, if you need better details, you have to do it using this technology, because it's not possible to do it using the modern machine.
Some things is not able to make using the standard chipping machining, because if you have some inside corner, the rotating tool is not feasible to make sharp. And that's why we have to use the electro-erosion, because it is different way. That is from opposite way the tooling. That is machining from opposite way.
So how long does it take to get from raw material, copper, through to producing the moulds ready to go through to the other room?
It depends on the mold, yes. But some small parts it used in 3-5 hours. This ring, for example, 2 days.
2 days.
But 2 days only the electro-erosion. Before we have to prepare the surface for this type of machining. We can show you it here. Here you can see that is next part of the tool for MiG-21, and you can see that here inside is surface prepared for electro-erosion. That is first we most of the material cutting using the standard machining, this means chip machining, and finally we finish it using the electro-erosion to achieve optimal surface. Because the tools for the electro-erosion before using are polished. That's why after electro-erosion we achieve the perfect surface.
So after the electro-erosion you don't touch the tool?
We only clean it. That's of course we are able to achieve the similar surface using the chipping, but because each tool has to move somehow. The surface will be not optimal and we have to polish. This is better way to do.
So you do it preliminary process and you make it perfect with the electrocorrosion.
Yeah.
The cheap and expensive.
Yeah. As I said, each machining has each specialty benefits. Of course, it depends on if we choose the optimal of them. No, tak to máme jenom zásobník, kdyby náhodou to
Ну да, 48 может.
50 и 48 может. Ну это что тогда? Мама, папа. Мама, папа.
Hele, řekni jim, ať ho tam teď jdou.
Yeah, sometimes because of the RPMs of the machine, the temperature, you go out of control. So how do you make sure that you have upper and lower limits of controlling your process? But how often do you check your process?
Continuously
check it.
Yes.
Maybe you go off
So now here we prepare for you to show some final tool. Yeah. Here you can see the tools of both sides of the tools for Messerschmitt 109. There are canopy tool for Messerschmitt 110, which is old tool. You can see differences. That's here we use the copper to achieve optimal temperature as I say, change. That means during the molding process we need heat the tool, and after the cold, yes, is better. Just now we already use only duraluminum molding material because we find how to do it and protect these two metal tools. So I heard that we get already signal that we have changed.
There is a 15 minutes break, but if you're interested in some more information, so we can spend
me.
some five more minutes here. So for the questions.
So this is one piece metal. I mean
yeah, one piece.
Okay.
Sometimes we create inside some inserts which change, for example, version. Yeah. To protect, to have for each version all tools different, because main parts are the same. That we are using this insert change and modify the tool. For example, for Focke-Wulf 190, which is the new our kit, for all versions will be over 20 pieces of the tools.
So how long does a mold like that last?
From this duraluminum is guaranteed 500,000 shots. Yeah. If we use the steel material, that's guarantee of this is 1.5 million. That's for us is this material enough, because the biggest quantity of shots on the one tool we have around 150,000. That's 500,000. It's gonna last a while. Enough. And during this long time, we have some philosophy that probably is for the same plane, probably the new tool, because we are able to produce is better. That's why produce the old one.